and this is a movie review, and we're reviewing 2020.
Sorry, I don't understand.
We're reviewing 2022, The Whale. This movie is really good. It fights with life, death, homosexuality, love, happiness, sadness, and just everything balled up with a this man that is a 600-pound man that is merely eating himself to death because he lost his. There's so many layers to this movie of him trying to connect with his family because he disconnected himself with losing his a part of his life, and this movie is really good. And I really think, as much as I said I wanted the actor that played Elvis to win an Oscar, I really think there was a lot of heart, there was a lot of soul in this movie, and there was a lot of sadness, and also with him fighting with the ability to connect with his daughter, which his own daughter hated him, like different people in his life hated him. He wanted to find the positivity, and I think that's what I liked about his character was every no he was just getting kicked and pushed and hit, and sometimes I feel like that. Like I feel like I've been knocked down and punched in the face, but no matter what, I get back up and just find a positive way to live. And I really thought this movie was really good. I thought this movie was entertaining. This got Brendan Fraser his first nomination for an Oscar, which he won it. I was so happy to see him win it. I was a little bit angry that the actor for Elvis didn't win an Oscar because I thought that, as me being an Elvis fan, I wanted Elvis to win an Oscar. Like I just wanted that to happen. But I feel like this movie had a lot of heart, had a lot of soul. The makeup. A lot of people say that Brendan Fraser gained a lot of weight for this movie. Sadly, that is false. Um, he had a fat suit and makeup just to give him that 600-pound lifestyle. And um, I actually bought this movie, so I'll have it in my collection. I was gonna rent it, but I thought, I was in Best Buy, and I bought this movie. I bought The Whale, and also I bought me Midnight Run, which was one of my also Bob De Niro movie, which another actor that is no longer with us anymore. He passed away a while back ago. I knew him for him being on, Beethoven. That's one of my first movie I knew about that gentleman in that movie. But I might at some. I don't know if I've actually reviewed Midnight Run, but just to say, The Whale was a really good movie. Had heart, had soul, and if you want to watch a movie like this, give it a watch. It grabs you by the heart. It really tells you, makes you feel like, this guy. You like connect with him in a way of the like you understand what he's going through. And also, one of the things it points out is about obesity and how he is eating himself to death because he's fighting with depression. And a lot of people sometimes do that. They eat themselves to death because they don't know where to find the happiness in their life, and they don't know what direction they're going. And I have a weight problem myself, and I have depression sometimes, and I just don't understand why I can't have the certain things I want, and just I fight with depression a lot, and I put on a smile, I stay positive, and I have broken down in tears at times because I was angry with how I look, which I did it. It's my fault. It's my fault why I weigh what I weigh because I have not listened to people and I have picked up food and eaten it, and I have been trying to lose weight, but I would be lying to you by saying that I pushed myself even farther to lose weight. No, I've still living in the era of my depression, of my father's death, even though my father would say, "Get up, you fat ass, start losing weight." And, I every day I try to get in the gym, and I guess I don't know if I'm living through an excuse of saying why I don't want to go back in the gym. Maybe I do care, maybe I don't care. You know, Sometimes I ask myself, how would the okay? I'm trying to get here say what I'm gonna say. But just to say that this is a movie review, and I kind of fell off a little kilter here, but if you have a chance, check out the movie The Whale, and it is a really good movie. I recommend it. Something I want to say, and I'll throw it out here. A lot of people tell me my channel's dead, and a lot of people tell me that I'm irrelevant. But at times I'm sad because my channel is not where it once was. It's my fault. It's a lot of the issue of my father's death, and me just became lazy, and I didn't want to pick up a camera. And I have picked up a camera, but sometimes I feel like I'm lifeless and I'm angry inside. Sometimes I don't want to make videos anymore, and I want to make videos. And I think Justin is one of those people that also has lifted me up to become a writer and to make content, to make on the interview, do like content besides vlogging, on the interviews on the street. And a lot of it is when my dad died, a little bit of me died. That content side of me died, and I haven't exactly gotten away from that. But sometimes I ask myself, is it all worth it at the end? Is it worth doing anything? Is it worth living sometimes? And I say, yeah, it is worth it, because it's putting a smile on your guys' faces and getting up every day. And sometimes life is tedious and meaningless sometimes, but you have to find the happiness in your life, just like Charlie did. Charlie found that happiness in his life, and he fought through this ability of him dying. And I believe that everybody has sadness, everybody has depression, everybody has happiness, everybody is a Charlie. Everybody runs away from their responsibility, and then eventually gain that responsibility back when they reach the end of their life. My father was a good man, but he couldn't ever understand me sometimes, and we got into a lot of arguments about who I was as a person, and he always wanted to mold me, I think, into him, and I wish I could have been more molded into him. And I think I take after some of the things that he has done, and honestly, I miss him every day. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I found myself in tears. Sometimes missing him, even though I hardly really hung out with the man, and we hung out when we could, and we did stuff. I came up to the house, and he just did what he could with me, and I did what I could with him, and we both did find happiness as a family. And back on the subject of the movie, I really felt like this movie was a good movie. I give it a solid 10. But if you want to check out The Whale with Brendan Fraser, he plays Charlie. overweight man. It's fighting with so much in his life, including obesity. If you get a chance, give this movie a watch. Hope you enjoy it, because I enjoyed it myself. Okay, sorry, but this movie really it's really good. And as always, folks, I'm Tommy NC 2010, and I just want to say thank you for everybody that are watching, and thank you to all the fans that still stay around waiting for content. The Tommy heads. Also, don't forget to go to the Tommy store, the William Mackinac store, or there's the Tommy NC 2010 gear. You can get a doormat, you can get a hoodie, you can get a shirt. The links are in the description of the other videos, where you can go there, and also check out William Mackinac's store, also, where you can get his awesome stuff too. You know, I'm really impressed with some of the stuff that he has put on there and created for the store. But you can get a hoodie, you can get shirts, you can get a ball cap. It is really amazing. I don't know whatever happened to the Tommy NC 2010 shoe, but I'm guessing William is an entrepreneur. He's a very busy, and plus he's my editor, but I haven't been making much content because I just haven't had the urge to make a vlog. I've been doing videos every once in a while, uploading it here to YouTube straight from my phone, or uploading a video from my phone or something like that, but I haven't really put a video together. I did get me a new laptop, but I haven't got anything hooked up with my OBS to get back on and doing interviews. But also today I met a TikToker by the name of Well and Septic Life, and it was really cool to meet him. I've met him 2 times now, and he is really cool. Check him out, Well and Septic Life. Well and Septic Life. He's on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. He's really cool. Tell him, if you go to his page, let him know that Tommy NC 2010 sent you, because I like when people go to other communities and say, hey, I was sent by Tommy NC 2010, or Tommy NC sent me. You know, I'd like to know that, how my effect is that you can go and check out other places. And I like to help people in the community, and I like to lift up people's spirits and have other people get more subscribers too, and followers. But as always, folks, I'm Tommy NC 2010, and I'm keeping you on the inside fact. Subscribe, support, stay positive. Catch you later, folks.